Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all good, guys. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you my entire list of bags that I am lusting after and I wanted to add into my collection. So basically it's my 2020 luxury bag wish list. And to anyone who has just tuned in to my channel, hello, my name is Kenny. I do luxury bag reviews and other bits and pieces, and if you're interested, I would like for you to consider subscribing to my channel by hitting that bell button, and if you like this video, please click that thumbs up button as well. So without further ado, let's get started. But I also wanted to say that there are a few bags here that has entered my collection since 2 years ago, but I haven't really seen it in the pre-loved market, and there are other here that are just new additions. So let's get cracking. So the first one that I would like to mention, or to put it out there in the universe, is the Chanel Boy Wallet and Chain. And I'm pretty sure I have mentioned this in a previous video when I unboxed the last Chanel Boy wallet and chain, the one with the silver hardware, the shiny gold hardware, but I initially wanted it in the navy color with the champagne gold hardware, but it's really hard to find, guys, and I specifically want it in this old version and not the one that the flap goes all the way to the bottom. But I have been persevering, still looking at eBay, Vestiaire, Trade C, Fashion File, but no luck as of this time. So I'm not really so fussed if I don't get it. I'm actually enjoying these at the moment. So if it comes and I have got the money, why not? Might splurge on that. And they usually come to around a very pricey price point, if that's even a word. But yeah, I just love the navy color with the champagne gold hardware. And if you have it, guys, and you wanted to sell it to me, please let me know on the comments down below. So yeah, and another Chanel bag is that I'm actually looking into buying or adding into my collection is a gray or a navy Chanel flap bag. This, I'm not sure if I wanted the classic flap with the structured bag, or if I'll find a French Riviera in a navy or in a warmer gray or elephant gray color, because I feel like the cooler gray, I feel like it's a little bit hard to style in terms of my wardrobe, because I do have a more earth tone neutral kind of color palette in terms of my wardrobe. So yeah, that's where I'm at in terms of Chanel, and there's nothing else that actually have caught my eye. The Chanel 19 bag there's a tweed, I'm not sure if it's tweed, but they have it in the, I'll say tweed, but in the navy colors. So oh my gosh, I love navy, but I'm not really a fan of the 19 bag. So yeah, that's that. Alright, so let's move on to a bit more minimal bags. So I have looked at this bag maybe a couple of years ago, but haven't really pulled the trigger because I'm so obsessed with Chanel. But now I'm eagerly to have it back, or to have it in my collection. So it's the Marc Cross Grace bag in the small size, and specifically in the acorn color with the contrast stitching, and I'll pop a photo of it around here. And oh my gosh, that bag reminds me of an Hermes bag. Yeah, with the contrast stitching, I feel like that's the version of the gold colored leather in terms of Chanel. And yeah, it just reminds me of Hermes. And this Grace bag retails for 4,000 plus, or 4,200 I think, plus taxes. And for a brand like Marc Cross, I don't think our resale value will be the first thing that you like consider. And most of the bags that I've seen on the pre-love market are around 1,500. That's not even half. That's 25%, almost 25, 30, 40. I'm not sure, but if you're considering the resale value, resale value is a bit bad in terms of Mark Cross, since it's not a big kind of a luxury brand. It's there, but it's not up to par like with Celine or Loewe, kind of within those lines. But if I'll see something within the price range that I'm after, and of course in the pre-love market, yes, I will pull the trigger. And I mean, I've seen it in like Matches Fashion, Louisa Roma, or My Theresa, but I haven't seen it in the Acorn colorway. So there's a few, like a red one that's I think $1,900. I mean, that's not too bad. It's a brand new bag, but I wanted it in that specific color. So yeah, I've seen it, Karen Britchick have it, and there's not a lot of people that I've seen on YouTube have it, so there's not a lot of reviews that I've seen so far. So yeah, let's put it out in the universe, and so I can have that bag in my collection. So yeah, that's that. And the next one, I'll be moving on to Celine. And in the past few months, I feel like I've been obsessing with a lot of Celine bags. After having my Celine classic bag, I feel like I really like the minimal and very understated look of the bag, and not like you're showing off or anything. Not that that was my purpose in like buying a Chanel bag. I don't like the attention. It's personal thing, So yeah, for Celine, I've been looking at the Celine frame bag. It's a kind of a flat bag, similar to like the boy bag, but this kind of version of a flat bag is more, the leather is malleable, so you'll fit in a lot of stuff in there. And the only thing is that the strap is not detachable, it's not adjustable as well. So yeah, and another thing is that it's been discontinued, so my best bet would be on the pre-love market. I've seen it come up on eBay and on Vestiaire, but they fetch for a lot, like $2,000 plus, which is a bit steep. I feel like I would be happy to buy that 1,400-ish, around that price point. And because it's discontinued, I'm not sure if resale value is good. It wasn't really a big like trend bag before, but about the trend bags, after a while they depreciate in value, so I'm not sure about that as well. But yeah, if I'll find within the price point that I'm happy about, yes, let's pull the trigger. But I hope they don't come in like quick successions, because the bank needs to recover, Yes, 2020, you have to chill and just think about all your purchases and just don't get caught in the moment. Yes, that's a great tip. Right, and okay, so the next bag from Celine that I'm lusting after is the Celine Single Suit bag. And if you have been following me for a long time now, I had this bag maybe in 2017 or 2018, I'm not sure, but I've unboxed it, got it in a good deal, sold it after a few months, and after that it was like a biggest regret. And now I'm rewatching my old videos and just thinking about, oh my god, why did I let it go? And now I'm just kicking myself for doing that. So yeah, this is not only a wishlist video, it's also the biggest regrets, or the bags that I regret selling video as well. So yeah, I wanted it in the same colorway. It's in a taupe color, but I mean navy, no brainer. And I also want it in the small version. I've seen a lot of these bags in the streets, and I feel like it's a very practical, functional bag. It's a tote, so I feel like I have a gap in my collection for a minimal tote. I have the Davis tote from Louis Vuitton, but it has logo all around it, and sometimes I'm just not a fan of having logo all the time, and I wanted something else that, you know, is not going to get too much attention. So yeah, that's it. Alright, is there anything else from Celine that I'm missing after? I don't think there's anything else that I wanted from Celine. No, I think that's all. Alright, let's move on to Loewe. Alright, as you know, I've got my Loewe Puzzle bag in the small size, and I have that navy marine colorway as well in the small size, and that's the first Loewe bag that I had, and yes, I'm so smart, I sold it and now I'm regretting it as well. Okay, let's not talk about it because yeah, let's not waste energy on that. So I mean, after selling that, I was thinking maybe I wanted it in, because they just released that midnight blue puzzle bag with the contrast stitching on the handle, and I loved it, and I was thinking, yes, do I really need it? And for some time I got sidetracked with Chanel, so it wasn't on my radar or my wish list. So now I've let go of some bags, so I feel like I just wanted it back in my collection, but I'm not sure if I wanted it in that colorway or in the midnight blue or in a different size. Yeah, my debate was because it was so similar in size. It was the same size as this, but in a different color, so I felt so guilty not using it as much as I used to. But yeah, that's the thing with having multiples of each. Sometimes it's so easier to let go of some bags because you'll know which one you'll use a little bit more than the other. So there's also a benefit in having multiples. Like, you really know which one you love better. Okay, and they have released the Loewe Puzzle bag in the mini size, and also, oh my gosh, that stinking cute bag. Whenever I see someone wearing that bag in the streets, I immediately draws my eyes into it, and it's so cute. I have tried it in store, and it's similar to what a Chanel wallet on chain would fit, and I think a little bit, just a smidgen, a little bit more, because the leather is malleable, and yes, it's so cute. Oh, it's so cute. I don't know if I wanted it in a tan or in a navy blue as well. Yeah, I mean, I just buy whatever that works for me and my wardrobe, so spare the judgment. Another one is the Loewe Puzzle bag in the woven leather. So I mean, that bag, when it was released, I was like, oh my god, that looks so good. Yeah, it's so good, so good. And in the past few weeks, I've been looking at a lot of photos on Pinterest, and it looks so good on the photos, but I went in store and tried it on. I was a bit underwhelmed because I was expecting it to be darker, but I didn't know that there's two combinations of leathers as per the SA. Hi Eric, if you're watching, apparently there's two types of leathers, so there's a bit more lighter and a darker one. So that's that. I'm not sure if I wanted that, but I was thinking about it. But now I'm not even sure now. I might want the navy puzzle if, yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. Okay. Alright, we're almost there. So this brand, I don't see it, I don't hear it in at least in the people that I follow on Instagram or on YouTube. is Hunting Season. It's a New York based brand, and I find that their aesthetic is similar to like Celine, and they have bags that are similar in shape with the Celine classic bag. So that kind of really drew my attention, and what really like pushes me is the price point. I mean, it's a very well made bag, and for something that's well made and fetching or asking for like 2,300 for an exotic skin leather is so like, I think it's a good deal. I mean, just thinking like Celine, like Celine classic bags in exotic skins are like priced at $8,000 or maybe more, and for something else that's a bit similar to Celine, I feel like, yes, if you're trying to go into like exotics, I feel like try this brand, just see how you are. And I'm pretty sure they have like retail stores in New York, and yeah, you're lucky if you're in there, you can have a look at their bags. And I almost like pulled the trigger, but net-a-porter, or apparently they don't ship exotic skins in here in Australia, so that's a bummer, but what can you do? But yeah, I love I just rambled. What particular bag that I was looking at is the top handle in the small size. So I feel like this is kind of similar to, it's like a mesh or hybrid of the Kelly and the like Celine classic bag. But yeah, it's kind of a trapezoid like shape, and it has a top handle with a crossbody strap or a shoulder strap, and it's reasonably priced. The smooth like version, the smooth leather version costs like 800, I think. Depends what size. I'm not sure about the sizing and the price points, but yeah, I like the small size, and that costs about 700 as I mentioned. So yeah, I've been really liking this brand so much, and I've been just looking at the sales. If you can like check out Matches Fashion, there's a few bags there. It's the top handle with the lizard skin, but it's in baby blue kind of like colorway. So if you're into that, please check it out. I think they're very reduced, like 40% of the retail. So yeah, I'm glad that I've mentioned this because no one talks about it, and I think the brand deserves more than what they're having right now. And I haven't really seen any like celebrities, or at least that I'm not aware of, that haven't seen it on my feed, so that's a bit disappointing. And I wish people like know more about this. So yeah, and I think I've talked your ears up for far too long now. And do you have bags that I have mentioned that's also on your wish list? Please let me know, and I would like to discuss this further with you guys. And if you have debates on what I've mentioned, I would like to hear that as well. And yeah, thank you so much for like listening and watching my videos. I really appreciate it. I'm a bit behind with my uploads, so I'm sorry about that. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you guys in my next video.